Hey, welcome to this special call. This is Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough, your chief breakthrough trainer with a powerful new company and concept. And I say new, it's actually 2 years of age. They did $500,000 the first year, $2 million the second year, on track to do $5 million this year. But that's before I got here. We're going to have to up that game. So as a matter of fact, I'm on my way to do a television show Thursday in Atlanta. On the low end, it'll hit 89 million homes. On the high end, it's going to hit 3.2 billion homes. And I wonder, am I going to talk about, I'm probably going to talk about Shop Free Mart and a consumerpreneur and how I declared war. But anyway, so my name is Dr. Stan Harris. I want to welcome you. And again, Liddy is doing another call with a special group of ladies. And so we're going to be doing this call. Shop Free Mart, again, is a powerful company, a powerful concept. Our CEO, John Austin, a godly man who lives to help serve people by the generation he lives in here, by the will of God. And I tell you, it's just incredible to be part of this. And so text somebody, let them know. We're going to have an awesome, awesome call. We're going to start off with a powerful testimonial. I know we've got Mr. Edward Gary out there. And so, Mr. Edward Gary, we're going to bring you on to give your testimonial. Edward Gary, soon-to-be ambassador.
Yes, Dr. Stan, how are you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm doing excellent. Business is booming and checks are zooming. I'm happy on purpose, just like you.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dr. Stan. I'm so excited about what has been presented to us and placed in our path, and I'm from Dayton, Ohio, but I'm actually right here in Little Rock right now on my way to Dallas, Texas, by way of Buda, Texas, which is a little bit south of Austin. But however, I just want to share a little bit about this opportunity that has been given to me and my wife and to everyone that we can share with, and actually the testimony that we have received in just a short period of time. I actually started on the hydration drops and a few of the other products on Friday of last week, and I'm 62 years old, and you know, the older they get, the more aches and pains and things and knocks and bruises. But anyway, I was having a little problem, and I noticed that when I started on this product on Friday, by Friday night, I could actually tell a difference. And so my wife had been to the doctor that same day, and we started at the same time, just using the hydration drops in the water. And she had got 3 shots of cortisone in one of her knees because she has some issues that she's dealing with. But anyway, her knee swelled up to about the size of a soccer ball, where I physically had to help her walk around. She was on a cane, and we had drove from Ohio up to Chicago. And by Saturday morning, she noticed that she was walking a little better. And then by the time we got home Saturday night and she got up on Sunday, she literally did not have to use her cane anymore, and she was walking around yesterday and the day without the cane. And it's just amazing. But I was telling Dr. Stan that I wasn't using the distilled water the way we were instructed to use. I had been using just regular tap water. And, of course, I'm still running, you know, getting up at night, running to the bathroom, because the water was literally just still going through my system. But today I picked up early this morning, I picked up 2 gallons of distilled water, put the drops in there, and I'm drinking the water, and I'm literally on the road, and I'm noticing I'm driving for hours at a time and not have to go and use the restroom. So this product is absolutely amazing. And with the website 200disease.com, which Dr. Stan, I'm sure you're going to go in detail about that. But I'm just sharing this information with people. They're contacting me back, and they're asking for my website. I'm sharing the website with them, and they're purchasing product. And I just had another notice from the company that someone else just joined, literally as soon as I hung up with you a few minutes ago, Dr. Stan. So I'm super excited about it. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Gary. And I know you're excited about this business. We're excited to have you soon to be ambassador. All righty. By the way, I tell my folks, everybody, you are ambassador or an ambassador in training. Come on now. So thank you, Brother Gary. Blessings upon you. All righty. Hey, let's get a quick testimony before I get started. I think David Barr is out there. You, man, I love the power in your voice, the energy you bring. So I'm going to unmute you, sir. Can you give us a testimonial about these products we're going to talk about?
Thank you, Dr. Stan. That's very elegant and liberal of you to let me have the platform tonight in your presence and all these other wonderful people that stand towers above me. But I do have a testimony that I am so excited about that I can't shut my mouth. My good friend Jubilee Singh shared this with me in August, and she told me about a man that got off of dialysis by doing the hydrate. And I thought that's pretty profound, but did I take action? No. So 3 days later, she called me back, and she said, did you get your free site? And I said, no. She says, that's your assignment today. You go in and get your free site. So when I got my free site, I ordered the hydrate. And hydrate showed up in 3 days. I was really impressed with that. I thought, wow, that's good service. So I had a gallon of distilled water on hand, and I put 6 drops in it. I drank about a quart of it, took care of some business downtown, and in about 2 hours, I was able to whiz like I haven't been able to whiz in all 76 years of my life. Now I'm 77 years young, been using this product since August, and that night, I shared it with my computer genius, Mr. Terry. I said, would you like some of this structured water that I just got and I've had such great results with? And he said, sure, I'll give it a try. So he left here about midnight. The next morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, he called me. Now, I tell you what, this is one quiet man, and he was excited. He says, David, what is this? I said, well, tell me. He says, I can whiz. I can really whiz. I said, I didn't know you had a problem with that. He said, yeah, I can whiz, David. I said, what else? He said, I can breathe. I said, yeah, Terry, I woke up with a head that was open. I could breathe with my mouth shut. Basically, I haven't been able to do that my whole life. There are 2 kinds of people in the world. One kind is a mouth breather. The other was a nose breather. I was one of those. If you had tied and gagged me, I would have died of suffocation. So now, 6 months later, I can still breathe with my mouth closed. Am I excited? I'm excited. So I was at my son's place, and he fed me some Mexican food, and lo and behold, I woke up in the night with that old condition they used to call heartburn. Now they call it acid reflux. I drank some more structured water, and it was just like pouring oil on troubled water. The problem was gone. So when I came home, I shared it with my yellow tomcat that had been throwing up his food, and he doesn't do that anymore. Well, that day that Mr. Terry got such great results, he bought $500 worth of products. Well, that was exciting, too, because I get paid when somebody buys product. So I'm excited. I use a number of the other products. I have noticed that since I have the nano card around my neck and around the gas filling on both the Buick and the Oldsmobile and the Buick and the Cadillac, and the pickup, that they run better and get a little better gas mileage, 2, 3, maybe 4 miles to the gallon. And also shared the nano cards with a good friend Lucy, and she could walk without her walker that very same day that Miss Yvonne put it in her shoes. She also got rid of the pain she had in her left hip all the way down to her foot that she'd had for a year and a half. Nobody had been able to help her with it. That was gone in a day and a half. Folks, that's powerful. And then I used the gold because I learned that it would make me 25% smarter, and I guarantee you I need to be smarter. And magnesium, wonderful product, don't have cramps in my legs anymore. Copper, supposed to help the color of my hair, And it used to be snow white and there was nothing on top. Well, I'm getting some on top and the color is changing. Is that exciting? Yes. And I have the condition they call neuropathy for about the last 10 or 15 years. Have I been diagnosed with diabetes? No. But I understand that the copper is good for that, so I'm taking that. And one of these days I won't have that anymore. I'll be so thankful for that. The products are great, folks. Share it with everybody. And back to you, Dr. Stan. Thank you so much for letting me have the floor. I'm honored.
Wow. Powerful, David. Thank you very much. And I tell you, folks, I'm telling you, you're at the right place at the right time. We just trust you have the right frame of mind, then take the right action. And that is, if you're not yet a member, get back to whoever gave you the information and become a member. If you are a member, it's time to get fired up, my friend. So let me just walk with you just a little bit. Come with me in your imagination. Imagine finally having an opportunity to be involved with a no hype, no lose, only win, seemingly too good to be true concept. But it's actually good and true. And it's what I've been looking for my entire life for a very long time, and perhaps you as well. So imagine finding out that the possibilities of such a thing existing in the real world. Wouldn't that grab your interest? Wouldn't it be worth your serious investigation? May I ask you a simple and powerful question or two? Would you like to get a little healthier, wealthier, wiser, or all three? Now, if you said yes to all three, may I ask you another question? How soon would you like to get healthier, wealthier, and wiser? And you probably said like right away, right? So what if you could do all three while simultaneously making a difference in other people's lives by creating a win-win-win? Now, my beautiful wife, Nadia, I call it my ABCD. That stands for Adorable Brown Caramel Delight. And we have a philosophy that we live by. We say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. However, whenever it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. And my friend, I'm telling you, we are all the way in with this new concept that we believe is revolutionizing the world. And in a nutshell, I believe it's like the ark that will take people to safety. But unlike the animals that came to the ark and only a few humans got on, I believe God is drawing people from the north, the east, the west, the south. And this ark, my friend, is going to be filled. So many people have a Sam's Club or Costco's memberships, but what if we up the game? In other words, what if we eliminated the membership fee? And what if we made it where you could buy single items instead of having to buy bulk items, 3 months worth or 4 months worth, right? And what if you could only buy when you want it, if you want it? And by the way, there's no credit card that's going to be kept on file. So what if there was such a thing like a Walmart, but it was online, and it had only the highest quality health products at outrageously low prices, and the customer service reps were understandable, and they work with a spirit of service and excellence? And what if their goal as customer service was to exceed your expectations? I mean, what if the discounted club rewarded you like Dish Network or Cash App for just telling your friends about what they have to offer? Have you ever referred people to a movie, to a restaurant, to a realtor, an attorney, or a church? Well, of course you have. So you can benefit massively by joining our membership. Actually, I like to call it a movement with an almost unbelievable ability to receive up to 90% in our unique profit-sharing plan. Now relax, because this won't compete with anything you may be doing presently, but rather this is designed to complement, to enhance, to enable, and actually to empower you to do whatever you do better. So if you like network marketing, you're going to love this. However, if you don't like network marketing, you're really going to love this, because it's a new hybrid system created to meet the needs of everyday people while positioning them to prosper. In the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 3, well, actually, Psalm 1, it says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." Verse 3 says he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Now, when a tree is planted by the rivers of water, the roots get all the nutrients. So positioning, we say, is almost everything, but timing is everything else. Let me go back. He should be like a tree planted by rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. Now, this is the part I really like. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. See, when you've got the right foundation, the Bible foundation, my friend, then you've got something that will last. And so, my friend, we here at Shop Free Mart, we are blessed and highly favored to be part of a Christian, international, exclusive breakthrough concept and discounted Healthy Buyers Club. It's free to join, and they actually desire to include you if you qualify. They say, "Doc, what do I have to do to qualify?" Well, are you teachable and hungry, right? I can hear Les Brown saying, you got to be hungry. But are you teachable? I mean, maybe you're thinking, well, is this one of those get-rich-quick schemes? Well, no, but then again, if you think about the word scheme, it's a derivative of the word schematic. Now, we have any IT people here? When you know schematic simply means plan. So when people say get-rich-quick scheme, it means get-rich-quick plan. I'm not too smart, but I'm smart enough to know you've been getting rich way too slow, so you might want to speed it up a little bit. So actually, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-quicker system with a proven track record and a unique concept that I believe will change the world. As I mentioned to you Thursday, I'll be speaking during a television show that will hit on the low end 89 million homes and on the high end 3.2 billion people. And I have the unique privilege of teaching my breakthrough concepts, but also interjecting and teaching folks about this powerful concept. So I'm honored to be the chief breakthrough trainer with the company. John Austin is the CEO. He's a man of God, a second-degree black belt as well. And he and his wife live in the Philippines now. Tom Green is our CTO, Chief Technical Officer, and he also lives now in the Philippines. Both, by the way, him and John are both 68 years of age. Now, John has a 5-year-old and a 8-month-old, so I jokingly said to him, I guess those products work too well sometimes, huh? I mean, that boron, that decal boron, which is also like a natural testosterone. But at any rate, my friend, we're like one big happy family. So here as the chief breakthrough trainer, I'm teaching a new concept that I coined. It's called consumerpreneur. Well, you've heard of entrepreneur, right? Well, how about consumerpreneur? Now, I pinned the phrase kingdompreneur, but that's kind of advanced, but consumerpreneur. So we're showing everyday consumers how to position themselves to prosper right at the right time. As a matter of fact, my friend, as I said, you must understand that positioning is almost everything. Timing is everything else. And Ecclesiastes 3:1 says there's a time and a season for everything underneath the sun. So it's time to position yourself with your own free membership, your free website, your free business cards, your free brochures. 20 free landing pages, a free capture page. It's all free. If you never ordered one single thing, you still have access to all of that. Not to mention there's a PowerPoint presentation. I could go on and on and on and on. This all absolutely free. So if anybody ever tries to say to you, oh, that's a scam. Well, first of all, scam, S-C-A-M, stands for steals credibility and money. We don't steal credibility and money. As a matter of fact, my friend, we're going to show you how to take your everyday spending habits And I'm going to show you how, as a consumerpreneur, if we do this thing right, we could turn our expenses into income. Now, that's a breakthrough concept. Let me say it again. If we do this thing right as one huge success line, by the way, success line means that each of us creates a success for the rest of us. And if we work this consumerpreneur concept right, then we can turn our expenses into income and we can have a greater impact. Now, I don't know about you, but that's really good right there. So think about this. See, consumers spend while consumerpreneurs circulate. You say, Doc, what's the difference? That's a great question. My beautiful wife, Nadia, when we got married many years ago, she said, baby, we don't want to spend money. I was like, ooh, I hit the jackpot, got a beautiful woman. She's beautiful inside and out. Matter of fact, I think she's 10 times, now she's beautiful now, but she's 10 times more beautiful on the inside, and she's got that sweet and meek and quiet spirit. And the Bible says the heart of her husband does safely trust in her. From the moment I met her, God did that, and I was like, wow, I had that trust for her. And little did I know, God has given me a clue that this is the one. Though he didn't have to give me a clue much, because from that first day we met, we've been on a date or talked every day since. And we got married. It's been incredible. Matter of fact, I told her, I said, if you ever try to leave me, I'm leaving with you. She said, yeah, well, if you ever try to leave me, I'm leaving with you. I said, how about we make a deal? She said, what's that? How about we ever leave? We just leave together. So we say we're a covenant couple building covenant relationships based on a covenant of promise, and we aspire to inspire breakthroughs even after we've expired. And so this Shop Free Mart is a breakthrough concept. This is the only place I've been able to teach my consumerpreneur concept, and it fit perfectly. So my wife said, baby, when you spend money, it's gone. So she said, we don't want to spend money. We want to circulate our money. And I said, that sounds good. What does that mean? She said, see, again, circulate means it goes out and it comes back, a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. So she said, circulate means to come back to the place of origin. I was like, ooh. She said, but when you spend, it's gone. And see, that's the difference. See, we've been trained as children to be consumers. Television is called television programming. It's programmed people to be consumers. The holidays have been programming people to spend money and to fatten the coffers of big business while they deplete the coffer of the consumer. So again, just a little tweak, just a little shift from being a consumer who spends to becoming a consumerpreneur who'll circulate. And when you circulate, it goes out and it comes back. A never-ending cycle of increase or enjoyment. Hey, consumers are being leveraged by big business. I said consumers are being leveraged by big business while consumerpreneurs are leveraging a brilliant system. Actually, it's not even a system. It's a conglomeration of several systems with S. And if you want my acronym for systems, SYSTEMS, it stands for Save Yourself Time, Energy, Money, Stress. Hey, I wonder is there anybody under the sound of my voice that would like to save yourself time, energy, money, stress? Hey, let me answer for you. Yes! So again, my friend, you need to incorporate the use of systems, and that's what, again, we have here at Shop Free Mart. And if you, my friend, are willing just to make a little tweak, instead of just being a consumer who's being leveraged, who's being taken advantage of, who's spending never to see it again, what about if we could empower you to be part of the team of a consumerpreneur where you can leverage a brilliant system? See, consumers' outgo is more than their income, so that's their downfall. While a consumerpreneur leverages their outgo into income through our unique team system. So my definition of a consumerpreneur is a committed group of individuals who consume products and utilize services, but this time with the intent to produce a profit. We're just going to do what we do anyway. I mean, we know not to drink tap water, right? We buy bottled water. Well, if you're going to drink water, why not just, instead of drinking regular water, why not drink what I call Superman water? Why not turbocharge your water? And as Mr. Edward Gary said earlier, it works even best. I mean, if you want the optimum, then use distilled water, put 6 drops of our hydration drops into 6 gallons. Now, I was talking to the owner, John, the other day, and he said, Doc, actually, you can do up to 12. So now I up mine to 12, and it gives a little extra kick. So 6 to 12 drops for 1 gallon. And by the way, the little bottle will last and treat 198 gallons. Do you understand that literally means it's just a few pennies a day? A few pennies a day to have, like a lady called me the other day. She said, Doc, you got to do my show today. Tell me what time's best. We got to do another show. And I'm thinking, why is she so excited? And she said, well, I just got my hydrogen drops. I call them breakthrough drops, right? But she said, I just got them in. And she said, I can't believe this. She said, just one day, and I've got such mental clarity and focus. Just one day. And she said, I feel energized. I can't imagine what's going to happen after I've been using it for a while. And she said, for any woman that's in business, they have got to have something like this. Well, guess what, my friend? See, as consumerpreneurs, if we position the thing right and do things right, watch this. We can consume and we can turn our expense of buying water into income. Now listen, this has to be one of the most breakthrough concepts that I believe God's ever given me. And my friend, we're going to travel the country. We preached in Houston Sunday for Apostle Barry Burrell, and he said to me, Doc, I need, after the service, I'm going to bring in a projector. He said, I want you to do a presentation and sign the whole church up because, see, we've been deceived. And by the way, I'll get on that, but I declared war a couple of weeks ago. I declared war on 3 things. You might want to write them down because note takers are money makers and the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. Now, I'm a big advocate of taking notes. I often say note takers are money makers, but action takers are bigger money makers. So it's important to take notes, but it's even more important to take action on the notes that you take. Ooh, that's good right there. So I declared war on 3 things. Number 1, deception. Number 2, dehydration. And number 3, debt. And by the way, aren't you sick and tired of being sick, broke, and tired? Aren't you sick and tired instead of living life, having life live you? Somebody asked me the other day, what do you do for a living? I said, I live life for a living. And I empower those to break through, those who are just existing and those who life is living them. I empower them to break through so they can live life living. You see, my friend, the Savior told us, the thief cometh not before to kill, to steal, and destroy. He said, but I'm come that you might have life. You might have it more abundantly. The picture there is a picture of like David said, my cup runs over. Imagine a cup, and the cup's running over. So guess what? The saucer gets some. If the cup keeps running over, not just the saucer, but the table gets some, and the floor ends up getting some. And my friend, that's the kind of vitality that we ought to have. You know, people sometimes they say, then where do you get all that energy from? Well, first of all, my beautiful wife every day juices some natural, fresh when I'm at home, carrots, celery, apple, ginger, lemon, juice. I mean, sometimes she puts spinach in it and so forth. But then, my friend, I added those hydration drops. And then I added to activate. Oh, my goodness, they should have told me that activate was off the chart. And then I used my pure gold. As a matter of fact, when David was talking, I took another dose just to make sure my mind was sharp for the call. I take my pure mag. I'm telling you, my friend, we don't play around here in the Harris household. I got my decal, boron. Come on, somebody. And my stream, David, is stronger than ever. I take my pure copper. Listen, I got the healthy candy, the colostrum that you can chew on. Of course, I'm fasting right now, so they just got to sit there. But I got my sugar D because, you know, I got a sweet tooth. That's why I married my wife. She's so sweet. But I got my sugar D, and anybody with again, diabetes or blood situation. And by the way, we don't claim to treat or heal anything. We simply assist and help to give the body what the body needs so the body can do what God designed it to do, according to Psalm 103, who healeth all thy diseases. How does he do that? He does that through the immune system. But when the immune system has been compromised, when the body is, again, dehydrated and the mind has been deceived, I'm telling you, my friend, you can't help but being dead. So I declared war. I'm looking for some winners and some warriors. I'm not looking for wimps and whiners. So, my friend, we'd like to induct you into this war. I'm telling you, people have been deceived. See, they think, like I thought, that because you drink a lot of water, I thought that meant I was hydrated. No. That just meant I drank a lot of water that went to my kidneys and my bladder. Now, it did help flush out. But listen, no matter what, even alkaline water, and some of us that bought, well, actually, I didn't buy mine. I spoke for the company, and I worked out a deal with them. Part of my pay, they paid me with the machine. So, but we got some of us got these big old fancy $1,000 machines, several $1,000 machines rather, and mix alkaline water and so forth, and that's good. But you know what, my friend? You only get about 3% of the nutrients getting and penetrating. That's the key word, penetrating the cell membrane. However, when you do like David did, and you do like he talked to his friend about doing, and you ordered for only $48, I can't believe it's only that's just crazy, $48, and you get your bottle of hydrating drops. I call them breakthrough drops, by the way. And again, all of a sudden now, watch this, you can get up to 94% of the nutrients penetrating the cell membrane. I'm not, again, like one guy said, I may not be the smartest knife in the drawer. A guy said, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. And what I'm saying is this, if I could up from 4% or 3% to 94% possibility, I'm going to order those drops ASAP. Because guess what, my friend? Many people are deceived thinking, well, I'm drinking water. Yeah, but you're drinking coffee that's dehydrating. You're drinking soda. You're drinking tea. Wait a minute. You're drinking water, but guess what? Every time you inhale, you exhale. When you exhale, there's a mist, which means we all know we should be drinking at least 8 to 10 ounce glasses of water every day. But what they forgot to tell us is when you're breathing, you're getting rid of at least 8 to 10 ounce glasses. And that's why, you know, many people, I challenge them, weigh yourself before you get in the shower, then take a shower, then weigh yourself. And there are people that have reported they've gained 1 pound, 2 pounds getting in the shower. What's happened? They are so dehydrated when they get in the shower, the body just goes, suck that chlorinated water up, by the way. And we've got a thing on our shower head that purifies that as well. But I'll be glad when the company comes out with their own. But at any rate, let me say this, my friend. I declare war on the deception, and some people are been deceived by others, and some are deceiving themselves. But then the dehydration, every problem of the body starts with dehydration. By the way, cancer can only live in an acidic environment, but in order for the body to get acidic, it has to first be dehydrated. So the body, watch this now, the downward plunge of the body is dehydration, then deficiency, then dysfunction, then depression, then dis-ease, then death. Because, you know, once you get the disease, the doctor's going to charge you, try to get, and then despair and eventually death. And then interesting, I heard that when you're born, a baby is about 90% water. And by the time you're growing up now, we're about 70% water, 30% mass. By the time you die, you've switched now to 30% water and 70% mass. And next thing you know, the fluids escape from your body after you die. Isn't that interesting? So, my friend, folks, we're looking for an army of people. See, I have a mandate. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the weapon of education, proper education. And then, my friend, we're going to teach hydration. And then I'm going to give effective communication so we can get more participation. And then we'll start seeing some resuscitation. And then the company's going to give you compensation And then Lydia and I are going to give you a congratulations because, my friend, you have been fighting in this war, making a difference, just sharing with people, not trying to hammer people, just sharing with people. That's all. So I want to share something with you. I am one of many others who are making thousands of dollars a month, giving away something for free that every person needs and most people want. So surely you would want to join the Shop Free Mart team. Now, write this down, please. 200. That's 200. So 200diseases.com. 200diseases.com. It's been already stated earlier, but I want to reemphasize. If you could just get good at telling people, you ought to visit this website, 200diseases.com. There's a doctor with about 50 years of experience. He looks like he's like 68, but he's 86. And if you scroll down the left-hand side, there's all kind of ailments and problems, everything from headache to heartburn to cancer, the diabetes, the HIV, the high blood pressure. I mean, you name it, it's just about in there. And it gives you some remedies. See, in case you want to take responsibility. That means, by the way, respond with ability. So if you want to take responsibility, by the way, I say it only takes one person, one decision, or one action to change your life forever. You are that person. You must decide, and you must take action. So let me real quick give you my 21-day breakthrough challenge. The company bought it in-house, and so my company partnered with Shop Free Mart, so we're partners now. And so here's the thing: 1 + 1 = 2. That's cooperation. But 1 and 1 = 11. That's collaboration. So collaborating, the greatest book ever written, says 1 will chase 1,000, 2 will put 10,000 to flight. So we're not adding, we're multiplying. So this 21-day breakthrough challenge, because I have a personal development company, and this company has products and services, so we combined, we did a partnership. And so my 21-day breakthrough challenge, I was charging people $97.99, and I still have a website. If you don't believe me, go to thebreakthroughchallenge.com. That's www.thebreakthroughchallenge.com, and you can buy my breakthrough challenge for only $97.99, or you can join for free and then click on shop, and you can find the same exact 21-day breakthrough challenge for only $49.95. By the way, when you take the breakthrough challenge will take you from limiting beliefs to unlimited success. When you take the breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from being helpless and hopeless to being hopeful and helping others. When you take the breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from your comfort zone to your breakthrough zone. And trust me, you want to learn to be in your breakthrough zone instead of your comfort zone. When you take the breakthrough challenge, as I'm sure you will, maybe somebody will sign up even while I'm talking, it'll take you from being challenged to being changed and being used to change other people. Hey, when you take the breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from being fearful to being fearless and faithful. And Proverbs 28:20 reminds us, a faithful man shall abound with blessings. Is there anybody under the sound of my voice that would like to abound in blessings? I'm sure the answer is yes. When you take my breakthrough challenge, as I know you will, it'll take you from breakdowns to breakthroughs. When you take my breakthrough challenge, as I know you will, it'll take you from having a dream to a dream having you until you do what you need to do to manifest that dream. When you take the breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from being a mess or a mediocre person to being a master in the making. When you take the breakthrough challenge, as I know you will, it'll take you from experiencing a breakthrough every once in a while, from experiencing a breakthrough once in your lifetime, to breaking through becoming a lifestyle. See, when you take this breakthrough challenge will take you from the land of not enough past the land of just enough and into the land of more than enough, so you can be blessed to be a blessing to your family and to others as well. See, when you take this breakthrough challenge, and I know you will, and you'll encourage your whole team to do the same, like Liddy, who signed up 37 of her team members to take the breakthrough challenge, and several of them signed up their fellow team members to take the breakthrough challenge, and need I say, they've been having some incredible breakthroughs. See, when you take this breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from making a little bit of money slow to making a lot of money fast. Hey, and when you take the breakthrough challenge, it'll take you from always trying and failing to committing and trusting until you manifest. By the way, if you don't take the course, and you should take the course before you get taken. So, hey, remember I said to you, I started off mentioning that we have a no-lose, only-win business. Well, perhaps I overstepped my bounds a little bit, because if you don't get the link of whoever invited you and you don't get started, then in your case, it would be a big lose. But if you are a member, if you were smart enough and you positioned yourself with Shop-Free Mart, remember, positioning is almost everything. Timing is everything else. And right now we've got a challenge. The whole company is on a challenge. It's called 10K in 31 days. That stands for 10,000 or more members taking the 21-day challenge in 31 days or less. And by the way, I personally am fasting and praying for everybody who takes the challenge. Not one single bite of food has come to my mouth since March the 1st, and I will not touch a bite of food if we don't reach our goal by 21 days, then by 31. So I will not put a single bite of solid food to my mouth until April 1st. And so, my friend, I want you to know, if you haven't taken this breakthrough challenge yet, may I ask you a question? Have you ever fasted and prayed 21 days for your breakthrough? Well, probably not. Well, what about this? Would you allow me to fast and pray 21, yea, even 31 days for your breakthrough? Well, then just go ahead and take the challenge. I had one lady who took the challenge, and she said, look, can I pay you? I'm going to take the challenge again, because if I get half the results the second 21 days I got is the first 21 days. By the way, that lady's on the call tonight, and she not just got her hydrating drops. She said to me, Doc, I want to upgrade to a Freedom Pack. You say a Freedom Pack. What's a Freedom Pack? Well, I'm glad you asked. As a matter of fact, Mr. Will Langley may be on the phone. He's 86 years wise by the grace of God. I helped him to get his hydrating drops, and then we met the other day, and he chewed me out a little bit. He said, well, Dr. Harris, I got a bone to pick with you, sir. I said, what is it? What did I do? He said, you let me know about the hydrating drops, and I got that, but you didn't tell me about the Freedom Pack. I heard you on the call talking about a Freedom Pack. Man, why would you jip me? Come on, upgrade me to a Freedom Pack. Here's my credit card. Why would people want to upgrade to a Freedom Pack? Because the name alone, freedom. Freedom Pack is designed to help you get free faster. So the Freedom Pack is only, believe it or not, $149 one time, never any auto ship. Watch this. They don't even keep your credit card information on file. In exchange for the only $149, the company, remember, it's a huge discount buyers club, membership / actually movement is what it is. When you give them only $149, they're going to give you a coupon for $179, a prepackaged plan, or $149 where you can pick 3 products. And if that's not enough, you're going to get $25,000. Now, I didn't say $2,500, $25,000 worth of 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day stays in hotels, 7 day stays in resorts, cruises, all kind of electronics. And if you just pay the shipping, there'll be $25,000 worth. So I just ask people a simple question. And you can learn to ask this question as well. I say, let me ask you a question. Would you like, if you had a choice, would you like to make a little bit of money slow or a lot of money fast? And would you believe every single person has said the exact same thing? You're probably thinking the right answer, and that is a lot of money fast. So I'll say something like this. Well, then, what I'm about to tell you is not for everybody. Okay? It's just for those of us who are not afraid to verbalize that we want to make a lot of money fast. So watch this. So I said the company has developed, again, it's not for everybody, but it's developed this Freedom Pack where if you get to pay $149, you get over $25,000 of the valuable bonuses as well as $149 of the products for $179. And if that's not good enough, every time somebody on your team that you personally sponsor buys a Freedom Pack, you make $50 in Fast Start. And then we say, just get 3 and yours is free. Listen. This company, this concept, this compensation plan, this CEO is off the charts. So real quick, let me see if you've been paying attention. Because, like I said it's an only win, no lose business unless you don't get involved. So you need to get back to whoever gave you this invitation, and you need to jump on their link, get your free website, your free membership, your free 20 different landing pages, your free capture page, your free business cards, your free flyers, your free brochures, your free, 5 calls Monday through Friday in the daytime, in the evening, 5 free calls. Again, that's at least 10 calls, and then I do my Kingdompreneur call on Sunday night. So we're talking about 11 calls of training and pouring into you, all absolutely free and never any authorship. I don't know anything as powerful as this. By the way, Dr. Hayward Robinson, wonderful, wonderful gentleman and man of God, pastors a beautiful, incredible church there in Maryland area. And he has asked me about my 21-day breakthrough challenge, about making it where people it can be an affiliate program. Well, guess what? Now that Shop Free Mart bought it in-house, anybody you get on your team within 8 levels, if they sign up for the 21-day breakthrough challenge, not only are they going to be blessed by taking the challenge, but you and 8 other people are going to make money. Isn't that incredible? So, it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Get back to whoever invited you, get their link and get started. Or if you already have been started, it's time to get fired up. It's time, like the Bible says, to be zealously affected always in a good thing. If you haven't taken the 21-day breakthrough challenge, it's your time. Because guess what? Without a breakthrough mentality, nothing in heaven and earth can help you. But with a breakthrough mentality, nothing on earth can stop you. We want you to be unstoppable. So, again, it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Get back to whoever invited you and get started when? Right now.